Good morning, everyone. So today we look at the gospel, and we're looking at the parable of the talents, which we find in Luke's Gospel, chapter 19. Now we know the parable. Jesus tells us there was a landowner who was going away, and so he called people, his servants together, and he gave one of them 10 talents, one gave 5 talents, and one he gave 1 talent, and he pushed off. He left them. And then when he came back again, he said to him, "Come, show me what you've done." And the guy who had 5 talents said, "No, well, I've invested it, and I've worked hard, and this is the money," and actually doubled it. And of course, the landowner was very impressed, until he eventually came to the guy who had 1, and he said, no, I was scared of you, and so I just took it and I buried it, so that you didn't lose any of it. Now you come back, I've dug it up, and you can have it back again. Well, interesting enough, the talents that they're talking about are not necessarily our abilities. The talents, in fact, had a financial or a material worth. And apparently a talent would have been equivalent, and it's a big amount. 1 talent would be equivalent to about 20 years' wages. That's a lot of money. And in the case of one of them, the guy was given 10 talents. And in that period of time, he managed to double it. And so it's a vast amount of money that we're talking about here. Now, clearly, that's probably beyond their comprehension or beyond our comprehension. But Jesus is telling us that because he's saying this is how important it is. It's significant. And then it comes back to us, where we actually start looking at the word talent as an ability or a natural attribute. And we say, okay, the Lord has given us a talent, given us an ability. What are we able to do? What are we going to do with it? How are we going to actually make a difference? And the Lord is saying to you, I'm giving you this talent. I expect more from you. Don't just come back with what I've given you. Go and make it greater. And so I look at things, areas where, in fact, we can be a greater. I've got the picture up there, said how to be a great altar server, and you will be aware that we have got some new altar servers coming through. Those who've done First Communion will be doing some training, and so we'll have new altar servers. But that's just one area. We're taking the natural ability of people and we're allowing the Lord to use it for the benefit of everybody. Now, we should all be looking within ourselves and our communities, say, what can I do to make a difference? What can I actually do? And though we're sitting back in our laurels, sort of saying, I did it for 20 years, I can just have a break now. You're talking to somebody who's approaching 30 years of being a deacon. I'm not sitting back and having a break. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying we mustn't put limitations on what we can do. Always look for opportunities of making a difference for the glory of God. And that's what the parable of the talents is all about. You have a wonderful day. Keep yourself safe. See you again. God bless. Bye-bye.